Hiya folks, welcome back to the Play School. My name's Phil and I've got another piano tutorial for you today. So today we're going to deal with Elvis, which I think is the first time I've done this, weirdly. And we're going to start our Elvis experience with Can't Help Falling in Love. Now this is a great track, pretty simple chords wise, spiced up with some fun bass work, which we're going to cover. Before we do so, let me remind you about our memberships. They cost very little, I think. What that means is you can send me a question and I'll make a short all about that just for you. So check them out. Anyway, back to Elvis. Yes, like I say, this has got some pretty simple chords, but then some just little jazz bits here and there, which some people may not hear in the record, which really make it sound bang on. As usual, I'm going to deal with the chords and the rhythm and the structure, and then at the end there's a bit of extra jazz to make it even better. So print your chord sheet out from below. Let's go. Right, so this song is in the key of D major. That's going to be D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp and D. We're going to kind of venture outside of those notes a little bit here and there, but broadly speaking, those notes are going to see you good. So let's talk about our intro. We want a D chord, D, F sharp and A with a D. Now, let's talk about the rhythm of this piece, because we're going to have one rhythm pattern which more or less is going to see us all the way through. In fact, it certainly can. And that is this, what we call 6/8 rhythm. Now, all that means is there are 6 beats in a measure, in a bar, and that they are 8th notes. Mainly, what we want to think about is 2 groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, fairly common. It's probably like the second most common time outside of 4, I guess, in kind of popular and rock music. You can hear it all over the place. And all we want to think about is making that 6-note pattern that goes up and round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what that actually means is we've got 4 notes. Bass note, and then 3 right-hand notes, which is lucky for us because that's how many's in a standard chord, right? A standard triad, right? So let's start with our D, D, F sharp and A. What we're going to do is take this here, and then we're going to put our D with it at the bottom. Let's start here. Okay, now what we've got there is 4 notes, which means if we go up and down those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that gives us our pattern, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to be really smart about it. Your emphasis, your strong beats are 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I'm hitting that F sharp there just ever so slightly harder than the A's and the D's in the middle. So first of all, get used to that pattern. Now let's take you through the chords. D, easy. And in the intro, we're just going to go between kind of D and A, right? So we're going to go D, and then A. All we're going to do to find our A major chord is keep our A, which is at the bottom, and contract our hand, A, C sharp, E, right? And then we're going to go back to D. And at the moment, I'm going to talk about this inversion rise at the end, okay? If we're going to make the intro sound pretty much bang on. But for now, let's just focus on these chords. So we've got D, and then A, and then D, and then D over A. Now, what does D/A mean? If you've not seen my lessons before, D/A means we've got a D chord with an A bass line. It's like a fraction, D over A. D is over our A. So we're just going to, our right hand chord is D, A, D, D, and our left hand is D, A, D, A. And that gives us our introduction. Let's give it a go. And then, of course, we're into the verse. Okie dokie, right, so this verse starts again back on our D chord. Now, what I'm going to do here is make these chord changes as simple as possible, because that is often a good way of kind of making them sound as unclunky, which isn't a word, as possible. I'm going to keep them really accessible, okay? So we're going to start with D major, same as we were just playing. In fact, I'm just going to take you through with static chords first, then we'll put the rhythm in afterwards, okay? So there's D, D major, D. Now our next chord is F sharp minor. This occurs naturally in the key of D, so we can use our D major scale and count up. We're going to go F sharp, skip G play A, skip B play C sharp. And there is our F sharp minor triad. We're going to, so we've already got our thumb on the A. So we're going to work up from there. We've got A, C sharp, and we have the F sharp at the bottom. We're going to put it at the top. Gives you this really nice change. Our next chord is B minor. Again, this occurs naturally in the key of D, so we're going to start on B, skip C sharp, play D, skip E, play F sharp. And you'll see that we are mighty close to where we started with that D chord. We've moved to here, and all you're going to do from that F sharp minor is contract both fingers into a B minor chord. Sorry, from the F sharp minor, we're going to contract both fingers into our B minor. Next chord after that, B minor slash A. So all that means is, okay, what that does, it technically makes it a B minor 7 chord, but just to keep things simple, I've listed it as B minor slash A. And then we're on to a G. Our G chord, many of us will have met before, G, B, D. We are on B, D, and F sharp. Another really good change. And now we're going back to our original D chord. This is what's called a pivot move because your D is in the middle and we just want to move both of our outside notes down there. And what we're going to do here, you'll see it says D slash F sharp. We're going to go G. I'm just going to walk down. Now, our last chord of the verse, or of this little passage, is an A. But just to continue this little walk down, we're first going to have A slash E. Okay, subtle difference, but I think it really helps make the song sound like Elvis. So, let's take those first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chords with rhythm. We're going to go. Okay. Now, so we've finished on that A with an A. Now let's go on to that second half of the verse. We're going to go to a G chord. We had it a minute ago. G, B, D. And then back to the A we just came from. Now we're going to step up to our B minor, B, D, F sharp, same place we had it before. Now, let's go to our G. Now, our next little change here actually happens halfway through the measure. So, let's talk about how the chord is made up first. So first of all, there's our G. Now, E minor 7. Let's work this out. So we've got E minor, E, G, B. In this instance, I want to find a 7 by, let's drop this root note by 2 half steps. There you go, and that gives you an E minor 7 chord. It's a bit clunky down there, but let's move it up to there. All we did there was move the D up to the D, invert, and look what we've got there. It's a G chord with an E in the bass, giving us the E minor 7. If we invert that again, we've got the G chord that we were, in fact, just on when we were playing the song, right? So we've gone, we're going to go G, and all that changes for our E minor 7 on beat 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, same pattern with your right hand. We're just going to change what's underneath halfway through the measure. And then we'll finish on a D slash A, which we've played before. And then a straight A. And then a D to finish it off. and then an A. So let's actually finish. Okay, just because it's nice to resolve that with the D at the top. So let's take the second, I'll take you through the second chords again. So we've got B minor, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. And just change our D down to D, F sharp, A. So the D is at the top. And then just to kind of get us back round, is an A in the bass underneath that D. So let me take you all the way through that verse with rhythm. Okay, so we've gone. Wise men say, on a foolish year, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I? Etc. on into the second verse. Okay, so now we're on to the dramatic bit. This is what we're calling the chorus. For some reason, I've always felt it was more of a bridge, but terminology, whatever works for you, really. So we've gone. Now, what I want to do here, first of all, the C sharp sus 7 sus 2, which is in brackets, parenthesis, that is for the extra jazz. So we're going to ignore that for now. We are going to concentrate on our F sharp minor. Now we played F sharp minor in the verse here. F sharp, A, C sharp. For the chorus, I would like you to play it here in its root position. F sharp at the bottom, F sharp, A, C sharp. And we're going to go. Now our next chord is C sharp 7. Okay, so let's work that out. We've got C sharp, technically E sharp. This is where we break away from our key signature of D. E sharp, better known as F, and G sharp. So there's C sharp. To make our 7 on this occasion, let's octave that C sharp up to here, and then drop that by 2 half steps. There is your C sharp 7. So what we need to find out here, because we've got 4 notes in that chord, and what we need to do is split that out so that we only have 3 notes in the right hand. And that's kind of simple because we're playing the 4th note with our left hand, C sharp, which leaves G sharp, B, and E sharp to give us our full chord. Okay? Now from our F sharp minor, go G sharp, B, E sharp, B, G sharp. And we're going to do that, what, 1, 2, 3 times. And then one more time. And then we will go through those again slowly, don't worry. We're going to go back to F sharp minor. Now we're going to go to a B7 chord. We haven't played B yet. It's going to go, well, I'll tell you what, let's work it out based on the B minor that we do know. So here's B minor as we played in the verse. Now this is in root position, right? B, D, F sharp. The B is at the bottom. To make a minor into a major, we take the middle note, or the 3rd as we call it, and raise it to make us a major chord. Major to minor, minor to major. Okay, so if you know a minor chord, you know the major chord. And if you know a major chord, you know the minor chord, right? So B, B, D sharp, F sharp. To make a 7 like this, on this occasion, we're going to drop our B down 2 half steps to an A. And there's your B7 chord. Sounds kind of bluesy and chunky. Now, how do we get from here? Again, remember, we've only got 3 notes possible with our right hand in this rhythm pattern. So we're going to take the B out of that chord and just let's invert that back down to there. So we end up with, and all that happens is this C sharp that you're playing with, possibly your ring finger, possibly your middle finger, is going to go up to a D sharp. Okay, and then we've got an E minor, which we have met briefly. Well, we played E minor 7, but we'll start with our regular E minor, E, G, B, okay, and then an A, because that is our 5 chord in the key of D, which is going to lead us nicely back to 2. Okay. Let me take you around those slowly one more time. We're going to go, so we've got this 3 times. And then our 4th time is F sharp minor, B7, just change from the C sharp to D sharp, E minor, E, G, B, and then A. That'll get us out. So let's take that whole chorus with rhythm and tempo. We've gone. Like a river flows slowly to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. And then you're out. Okay, and that's your lot. Okay, so the structure is fairly simple. It's exactly what's written on your sheet. We've got intro, and we've got verse 1, which is twice round the chords, and then we have our chorus, and then you have verse 2, twice round the chords again, then another chorus, then you have verse 3, which is where we just basically repeat the end. So, fall in love with you, for I can't, help falling with you. There's your ending. Okay, 2 bits of extra jazz. First of all, we've called this an arpeggio inversion. So let's talk about the intro first, right? So we've gone. So on that last kind of D and then D slash A, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 measures. What we can do, what I'm hearing on that record, is this right hand, just to make it a bit more interesting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we've done there is take this, we're here, invert it once, invert it twice. Okay, bringing it back to its root position. So we start with the F sharp at the bottom, then we put the F sharp to the top, and the A is at the bottom, then we put the A to the top. And your rhythm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your intro in total is going to go. Okay, and you can do that at the end of every verse where we have that A, D, D slash A. And it's just a little bit of kind of a little piano fill to get you through from one section to the next. Now the second bit is in the chorus, and I was just hearing these like oh things going on. I think it's really distinctive. It really kind of changes the vibe. Got kind of Summertime by Gershwin vibes there. And I thought, well, let's give you the option to put those in. So what is it? What's happening? Well, those backing vocals, which is just those guys, whoa, 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 sorry. And so if we can put those in, we basically, imagine we're going to here, right? Now, C sharp 7 sus 2. Let's talk about this. Okay, so this is C sharp, that's 1. The E sharp in a C sharp major chord is 3, and the G sharp is 5. And of course the B is 7. It's That's a flat 7 for a 7 chord, as some of you may know. Not relevant for this conversation. So what we can do, sus chords are the only chord where we replace one note with another. And we take the 3 and we either go to 4 for sus 4, back to regular, or down to the 2 for sus 2. And if you look at this bit here, that's what's happening. We're going from a sus 2 to a regular C sharp 7. Now, if I was playing this, I would play F sharp minor. And then, when I hit my C sharp, I would actually land, just to make it easy to remember, on a G sharp minor chord. And then go up to your C sharp 7. I'm playing the full chord there because it gives you this little like, or does it? Well, you need to keep the B. I'm playing the C sharp to give that sense of a step up. I'm keeping the B because without it, it's not a C sharp 7. Maybe you can play around with it, see what you think. Yeah, like a river flows, like a river flows, someday to the sea, darling, so it goes. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing there. Things were meant to be. So have a go at that, see what you think. That's how you play Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley, by the King. Have fun with that. If you've got extensive questions, consider memberships. If you've got little questions, put them in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.